Hey guys, what's going on and welcome to a Marvel Rivals video here on the channel. Now, today, we're not going to be playing competitive as implied on the screen, we're actually playing a special event game mode. But first, Galacta's Cosmic Adventure, you might see it up there, we currently have two events ongoing. One of them is obviously Midnight Features Part 2, or the second half of this season's story event. But you currently have, for the remainder of Season 1, Galacta's Cosmic Adventure. So by the remainder of Season 1, that is about 4.5 weeks, takes us up till roughly the 11th of April, I believe it is. Now this comes with a new game mode as well. Completing the game mode and then other missions will provide you with these little black pearls that you can see in the bottom right, and then every 30 of those you can roll a 4-sided dice and move around this pathway collecting rewards. If you collect all 24, you will get the gallery card for the special event comic, and also in 3 weeks time, so near the end of the season, a extra reward will be added to this track. We don't quite know what it is, but it will be revealed in 3 weeks from today. Now, by the missions, there are some specific ones for this game mode. However, you can also get them from your normal challenges, like the regular ones that you get here. The heal health, inflict damage, secure assists. Your regular quests will also all provide you with the Black Pearl things. I think it's Power Cosmic, if I remember rightly. Yeah, Galacta's Power Cosmic. So let's go into one of the Clone Rumble matches for the special event game mode. Now, the way that Clone Rumble works is it's 12-person game mode. You get to choose from 2 heroes, one voted by your team and one by your opponents. There is no restrictions on duplicate heroes, and it is always in the Burning T'Challa map on Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda, which I believe is the one where you have to capture the 3 objectives. So effectively, each team will pick one character from the game, and then when you play the game, you can only be one of those 2 characters. Obviously, because of that, they do allow duplicates. So, without further ado, let's go into a game, shall we? So here we are going into the game.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
And, right, we have a preliminary stage where we get to pick heroes.
Okay, which heroes will get my cosmic favor today?
I don't think we should be going for either of those, to be honest, but there we are. Okay, so well, I've been outvoted before I could even pick. Black Panther.
Pick your hero.
Why would people vote
villain.
Black Panther?
I'm not judging.
So you can we're now restricted to choosing either the Thing or Namor, which it seems like 2 very odd picks. But I guess I'll go Namor for starters. And just to clarify as well, this quest to complete 3 of these matches does end tonight. So by the time you guys see this, it'll probably have ended, but we do seem to have more of those quests coming in the next few days. So I think this game mode will disappear for a few days, then come back for a few days, then disappear, then come back, is the way I think it's going to work, but obviously we will see, won't we? So, for now, let's give this a try, shall we?
Just keep those slimy fits of yours off, Susie.
So yes, just to clarify as well, this is the domination game mode where you have to capture 2 out of the 3 mission areas. So this ought to be interesting.
Don't tell Alicia I was here. She thinks I'm grocery shopping. That's the idiot
Like, certainly going to be brutal. It does feel like all of them have gone for Namor. Oh, that's possibly because they have. All 6 of them have gone for Namor or Namor, depending on how you want to say his name. I've always pronounced it Namor, but I know some people go for Namor. Us having 2 tanks actually does mean that locking down the site is a little bit easier. I do think Mantis is a good one for this game mode, to be honest. A lot of the healers are banned from this game mode, which makes sense. You don't want full immortality. Everyone playing as Adam Warlock, no one would die. It's certainly an interesting one, I must say.
Watch your tail! The foul beast died as traitors to my kingdom.
I'm not hating the Namor players or Namor. Now I'm saying both. I'm not hating the Namor plays as much as I thought I would actually. It's moderately fun to play as Namor against Namor alongside Namor. I think this game mode is one that you definitely play more for the fun and for the jokes. But let's skip forward a little minute just to see. We might play another game and see who we get in that one. So this team actually managed to pull it back in the second round, and then my team in the third round have decided that they wanted everyone to go for the thing. And that's not working. So I think this is actually better because of the way that it's set up with you having to all play the same 2 characters. Because people will just be switching between those 2 characters. It actually does change the way the game plays quite a bit. And it's an interesting mechanic in the way the game can instantly change. It's also annoying when you get instantly killed the way I just did. But it's interesting how this game mode plays differently. And I do think we are going to lose this match. And that's not even because we are the worst team. I think it's just that the other team managed to make some good decisions that potentially pull the game back for them. So, yeah, I think this game mode, the tides can very quickly change. So, what happens when the tie is evenly split? It will just draw one at random.
Or villain, I'm not judging.
In fact, I think it just draws one at random anyway based on the votes, which is why it says something like 60%, 40%, it's like a 60% chance of that one coming up. So I think even if one gets picked by 5 and then one gets picked by 1 person, the one that's chosen by 1 singular person is still able to come up. So The Thing and Winter Soldier. This ought to be an interesting one, I must say. So, as with the last game, we'll probably only record the first round and then bits of the last round, just because I don't want this video to be half an hour. So, we'll see.
Ready for some action.
Did to me, as if I got a lot more personal.
I feel like everyone wants to go to the Thing in this game mode.
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Which is probably going to get slightly annoying over time.
Got it?
very enjoyable.
Been knocked down before. Doesn't last.
Soldier. Winter soldier, waiting orders.
Oh yeah, this is unbelievable. And the thing is the Thing is a very, very good character for the Winter Soldier, for the simple
Been
reason
knocked down
that
before.
the Thing
Doesn't last.
has his
Good thing I was
ability
here.
that leaves down a Earthbound area, and in that Earthbound area you can't do your LB ability, you can't do the parkour because it's a movement ability, and movement abilities are blocked in that area. It's just really annoying.
Armed and dangerous!
Glad to help, partner.
I think at this point it'd be a miracle if we win. I've got to say, this is not the nicest choice, and I feel like this game mode,
Not taking much damage.
with a lot of the things, is kind of annoying. So I'm mildly hoping that it's better when
Armed
the
and
characters.
dangerous! Armed and dangerous!
But that's the point. They choose different characters. So I think different characters than
Been knocked
things
down
like the
before.
Thing.
Doesn't
Because
last.
I don't know, just certain characters will be more fun than others, I think. At the end of the day, it's an arcade game mode. This is meant to be just a little bit of light-hearted fun. And right now, constantly being clobbered. Is it that fun? I don't know. Maybe I'm just having a skill issue. That is always plausible.
Armed and dangerous! Again!
This is brutal.
Again!
Anyway, let's skip forward a little bit. One thing I have just noticed is that it does seem to give you healing when you get a kill. Which kind of makes sense because obviously a lot of the strategists are not useful in this game mode. But yeah, it does seem to heal you when you get a kill, so obviously you can kind of use that in your advantage as well. Because it means that if you get aggressive, yes, you're going to take lots of damage. But if you're successful in your aggression and you kill someone,
My mission isn't over yet.
you're going to get that health back anyway. So, for my third match, it's actually spawned me in partway through a game, and I much prefer the choices this time. The choices being Penny Parker and Human Torch. It's very, very different, but it's annoying that it spawned me partway through a game and on the losing side. But I'm sure we will make the most of what we get. I think it's going to be quite difficult to go pennies, but hopefully we can. So, let's see how this one goes. And just as I suspected, losing this game mode just, I don't know. It starts to feel less fun when you go on a losing streak in Marvel Rivals. It's one thing I've noticed, so when you go on a losing streak, that's why I normally switch to another game, because you'll get more annoyed if you go on a losing streak, and then you'll be even more likely to throw. But, I mean, all in all, it's a fun game mode and it's a bit different, but it really does depend on who your team choose. If they choose people like the Thing constantly, it's just not going to be as fun. But look, overall, cool game mode, and I think it could be fun. But we'll have to see. So let's go over to Galactus Cosmic Adventure, and I'll just show you the dice rolls really quickly. So yeah, it is just a 4-sided dice that you get for this one, and each one that you roll takes you part way around the track, and you can hopefully pick up the 24 rewards. Now, not quite sure what happens if you land on a reward that you've already earned. Not entirely sure what happens in that situation, but I would assume they have something in place for that. Or maybe it's just nothing happens. Maybe you just have to keep going round and round until you get them all, which might be a little bit more annoying, but we'll have to see, won't we? But until then, guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you found it informative, enjoyable and fun to watch as always, and I'll see you all in the next one.